everybody balanced?
Mine looks alright.
Is everybody good? Everybody balanced good? All right, microphones.
Thanks. All right.
Yep. Microphones.
I can stand in front of them and nobody will see.
Stop.
Good. That's why.
Oh man, Deb, we get to do this one more time. One more time.
Well, where were you when you got the call, and what was your reaction?
Yeah, I was in New York. We was in the Boston series. I think we had just came back from game 2. Found a way again to come back and win, and all of a sudden, Coach Pope was like, we got to fly down. Ray Oliver also was like, we got to fly down. We're trying to see you. We're going to see a recruit. Maybe we could get some time with you. They were very much pressing the issue of seeing me. It's the playoffs, so I'm kind of locked in on my job. I said I'll find some time. I'll come right after practice. Drove down. They were right there waiting for me, and we sat down. We talked. It was funny. We talked. Coach Pope was asking me about more of like Kentucky, and I was like, I just wanted to leave a legacy. I just wanted to do something special. Maybe one day, I'll get the call, to be in the Hall of Fame. 15 minutes later, Mr. Barnhart's calling, and we had to do a Zoom, and he told me the news, and I would never have guessed. So I was in complete shock that, I know you guys are waiting for me to say I made the Hall of Fame, but we made the Hall of Fame. This is me just representing my whole team, the coaching staff that was with me, and all the amazing fans that supported us. So for us to make the Hall of Fame is really important, and I think that it just speaks volumes to the legacy we were all able to leave here as a team. Oh man, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Got to get myself some indies too, so I feel pretty good. It's always good when you get to come back home and be welcomed back to home. You never know how home will treat you. How they'll welcome you back, and to see the love and respect that I've been given since I stepped off the plane here is it's humbling, and it warms my heart.
What's it been like to watch the transition from Cal and Pope, and just kind of still raising this program with a new leader?
Yeah, Coach Pope is amazing. Got to know him on a personal level, and obviously as a coach, he's one of a kind. He's one of the best. So I think Kentucky is in for a lot of years of really great coaching and a great leadership, and I think that with Coach Pope, again, we'll be seeing not only great players come to Kentucky and Lexington, but we'll see these players leave Lexington and become men. And that's the most important thing. You come to the university and parents trust Coach Pope and the coaching staff to raise their boys. And I think he's doing a great job raising boys to men.
Sorry, go ahead.
So you talked to the team today, just kind of what advice did you have for them as they kind of begin their own legacies?
Yeah, the advice I had when I was here, be in the present. I think we all know in this circle, let's not kid ourselves, when you got Kentucky across your chest and you're playing for the basketball team, you're the rock stars of Lexington. You're the most famous athletes and people in all of Lexington. So my advice to them was just try to make everyone proud, show everyone what it truly means to be a Kentucky Wildcat, treat everyone with respect, have tremendous amounts of humility, and appreciate this moment. Not many people get to call themselves a Kentucky Wildcat. Not many people get the chance to step into Rupp Arena and represent the crowd here and the amazing fan base we have here. I just wanted them to understand that it is one of the biggest honors you'll receive in life to be able to call yourself a Wildcat. And I want them to stay in the present. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about possible NBA and money and all that stuff. I just want them to live in the present and enjoy this moment. You may never be in another room with that much talent ever again, and if anyone could tell them that, I definitely can with our team.
You're years removed now from being in school here, but how much do you still interact with the Big Blue Nation?
All the time. Whenever I could catch a game in person, I definitely go to my teammates. We all stay in contact. Definitely just talked to Willie Cauley-Stein all day today about today. So, I'm just honored that I had the opportunity to be with a team that was so special, so united. And I think Rose showed a lot of people what a lot of amazing talent could do when they all were willing to sacrifice for each other for a greater cause and for the state. So I hope that team continues to decades and decades from now shows what sacrifice truly means.
Some of those guys that are teammates that you're so close with.
Yeah.
You got the names. Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you?
You know, it's crazy. I got calls from everyone. It feels weird, you know, when you're not doing this with all of them. You know, we were always a brothers. We were always a brotherhood, and I think that any of all of y'all who've been around us when we were here, we were a very close-knit team. And like I said, I say that with my whole heart. This is not just me making the Hall of Fame, it's us. We've made the Hall of Fame, and I'm just here to represent all the amazing brothers I got to play with, the amazing coaching staff we had, and again, the amazing fans who showed us the love and support when you needed those days when, for the few times when I was here, the games were close. So we had to get it together, and the fans really showed out for us and got us over the edge when we needed to win against those opponents.
When you talk about the dominance of that team, just the legacy in terms of all-time great college basketball teams, does it mean something to you to say, hey, we assembled maybe the most talented team ever?
I mean, yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, assembling talent and having talent work together is two different things. You know, there's been many teams, you know, that in college basketball that had a tremendous amount of talent, but they just didn't coincide. You know, they couldn't work with each other. I think what makes us so special was the amount of sacrifice to have someone like D-Book, who now the whole Kentucky team's wearing his shoes, be on the bench for our team. It just shows to the depth our team had. Everyone knows here, obviously, but shows the sacrifice everyone was willing to make, that we were willing to get Kentucky and Lexington wins more than what we thought would raise our draft stocks. And in essence, us sacrificing for each other and for Lexington rose all our draft stocks to a level that I don't think many of us could have thought of, let alone for me, being able to be the #1 pick. I don't know there's another #1 pick that averaged 10 points in a game, but I'm glad that, you know, with my brothers and the amazing coaching staff, that when it was my turn to enter the NBA, I was able to show my talent. I did here, and I was able to show even more in the NBA, and had the chance to have the career I've had so far in the NBA.
Your career's not over, but where does this maybe stack up in your accomplishments so far?
This is up there. Of course, you always want to be able to cement yourself with the greats here. And like I said, in my whole heart, I feel that I'm entering with my brothers. You know, this is something that we as a team earned, and we as a team will finish this chapter and finish this book together. And I refuse to go up there and say that I've made the Hall of Fame. It's a we thing. We made it to the Hall of Fame. Us, our coaching staff, the amazing fans, again, that I can't thank enough for this opportunity to play for them in the year I was here. And also shout out to the Nintendo 64 that made it with us as well.
We good?
Thank you.
Good, 'cause I'm done.